Okay, so hi guys, I'm back. I wanted to go ahead and do the first video of the process of getting into the ultrasound program, ultrasound school program. So basically, when I first, got accepted, obviously you have to apply to the school you want to attend. So go online, however you need to do it, whatever they, require, apply, okay? From there, I believe what I needed to do a background check, a group 1 background check. If you have something on your background, they do require, I believe, you need to do some, like submit some more documents, pertaining maybe as to like what exactly happened or whatnot. If you don't have anything, don't worry about it. You're good to go. Also, they're gonna need your transcripts. For mine, I think you needed to have at least a 3.0, cumulative GPA of 3.0, with all your previous college coursework. Also, you needed college algebra, you needed A and P. I think that was it, but you needed a B or higher in those classes. So if you had anything less, they would not accept you. You would have to take those courses again and get a B or higher. Let's see here, what else? All your transcripts had to be sent over. And pretty much, I think that was it. Yeah. Before, like I applied before the first time, and what happened was we had this big tease test. It was pretty much a huge test you had to take, and you had to score a certain grade, and they kind of rate you on that. It's like a grading rubric. The higher grade you get, pretty much the higher chance you have of getting chosen to be in the program. But they took that away, so I didn't need to retake it the second time I applied. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. I don't believe you need anything else to get accepted into the program. Once you get accepted, there is some other, of course, documents you need to, fill out and get that submitted in. And then they have you come in, like what we had was an informational briefing. And then we had to go in another day for a student success day. Pretty much, they give you just more information on what the program is going to be like, what to expect. That's pretty much it. I mean, it's really simple. It's not as hard as it sounds. Let's see. I mean, yeah, it's not that bad. I'm going for my associates in sonography, in diagnostic medical sonography. So what I'm doing right now, like I said in my last video, I'm on my 3rd semester. It's tough, I'm not gonna lie. It's really tough. It's not impossible. It's possible though, okay? So don't, let that discourage you from applying or even starting, the program. Just know, like I said, I have 3 kids, and I mean, I'm passing with good grades, okay? I have A's and B's. Well, I have 2 A's and 1 B, okay? So, it's possible. It just requires a lot of work and studying. You need to set aside all, if not most, all of your time to studying and to, these classes. It's a really tough program. You're not going to get by, half doing half the work. It's just not going to work. Um, you know, um, it's a lot of reading, with our assignments, it requires, you have to read the book. That's the thing. If you don't read the book, you're going to miss a lot of important information. There were some students in our classroom, that used to tell me they don't read the book because it's just too much. It's just wasting your time. Why do you read it? It's too much. But me, I have to read. I'm the type that I have to read the book in order to understand what I'm, focusing on, what I'm looking at, what I'm reading, otherwise I'm not going to get it. But like with tests, when tests come up, I have to read it over and over. I read the chapter over and over and over again. And me, because I have kids, I'll study at school, let's say I get out of class, let's say, I don't know, let's say 2 p.m. I've got to go get my kids, let's say in a few hours or so. So I'll spend, a couple hours or what I have, at the school studying, reading, doing homework and whatnot. And once I go get all my kids from, school, I come home, I put my books away. I put my books away. All my studying is done. I put it away. I focus on my kids, get dinner going, everybody bathe, everything going, and everybody in bed. Once everybody's asleep in the house is when I pull my books out again and get my studying going on. It's just that me, myself, everybody's different. Me, myself, I don't like to have my books out with my kids at home and trying to study. It's not going to work for me. I can't do that. Also, I don't want to take time away from my kids, So I study when they're asleep, I'll stay up till 1, 2 in the morning reading, studying, reading the chapter over and over again until I understand it, until I got it stuck in my head. Then I'll get up, of course, do it all over again, go to school, take everybody to school. It's a lot to take, it's a lot to handle, but you just have to be determined. You have to have that motivation to keep going, to keep pushing, to get that diploma. You know what I mean? You have to have that drive. You have to really want to do this. Like I said, it's not impossible. It is possible, but it just takes a lot, okay? You really have to want to do it. So yeah, as far as studying goes, that's my way of studying. Just rereading. We don't really get a lot of resources. All we have is our books. It's not like we get these outlines of, what we mainly need to focus on, or these reviews for the exams or tests. We don't get any of that. It's, hey, you need to know all of it, so study all of it. The test can ask you anything, the registry. And so I try and make sure I focus on everything, not just picking out, this may be important, this may be important, let me just study those. No, I'm reading everything. I'm looking at all the ultrasound pictures, studying them, trying to, learn why this causes that and why this is there, why this looks like that, you know what I mean? So, yeah, it's a lot. I mean, you can do it though. If you really want to do it, you can do it. It just takes a lot of work. I have 3 kids. I'm doing it. I'm married though. My husband, we're a great team. He's in school too. So, we help each other a lot. If he has a test, I'm like, hey, I got you. I'll, take care of the kids today, get them done, get going, so you can study and focus on your test the next day. When I have a test, he's the same way. He gives me my time to study, and, we'll take turns. You have to work as a team. If you're married or anything like that, you have to work as a team. Those of you single, I'm hoping you have somebody in your corner that, is supporting you, to where, if you ever need anything, they got you. They can help you, with whatever you need. And if you don't, I understand it's going to be very, very hard. You just have to do what you can, find out a way to crush it and do it. But I think I've covered everything. If I left anything out, you can drop any question in the comments, and I'll do my best to go ahead and answer any questions that y'all may have. My next video, I'll try and maybe do some tips into succeeding in the ultrasound program, and what I think is best to pass with flying colors. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.